Dude, speaking of being gone, last week I was not here. And I had a bit of I know, right? Because
We've replaced you with an Australian both times, I realized.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh, here on the pod. I thought you were talking about how you went to East Coast again.
No, just on the pod. And I don't know if you guys talked about it. I was tied up in the corner.
Yeah.
You
were right there near the rake.
Oh, I was behind you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a cock ring on.
Okay.
And Ludwig lost the key. We had to lockpick it. That was annoying.
Do cock rings have keys?
You're lucky I knew how to do that.
This was
so it's a chastity belt cock ring?
Wait, it's accomplishing the opposite, is it not?
It was an Amazon Basics one, so it was kind of cheap.
So it's okay. So I get it. So it's a lock that's meant to keep me hard.
Yeah, one Ethernet cord,
the blood can't leave my penis until you unlock it.
You're like trying to explain something that was on your cock.
Right. I'm trying to cope with trauma.
We force-fed you Viagra the entire time, dude.
Feeding me. Yeah. So my other self, I guess, was in hell.
You were sweating like a pig.
I
went. I'm keep hitting my phone.
I want to see.
So I went to Montana because that's where I get tattooed, and it was my last session for my sleeve. I've been working on my sleeve for 10 years, which is like insane. So I was like, oh shit, I'm finishing it. It's kind of cool. Like I'm like gonna finish it. And skipping like the first 75% of the story, I had 2 back-to-back day sessions. So one on Friday, one on Saturday. I get tattooed all day Friday, go to bed. Get all tattooed all day Saturday. And then Sunday morning I wake up and I take off the wrap and my arm has this big bulge like on the side of it, like a bubble. And I'm like, oh, that's not good. And I show the artist, he's like, that's infected. Oh shit. And I'm like, what do? My flight leaves in 45 minutes.
Can you show where it was?
Yeah, I'll just
like because
Zipper, I don't know if you can go. So it's a lot of it's healed.
Oh, it's
but you can see like how it's all crusty and how this is all red. That's supposed to be blue.
Oh, it's still.
So like all this is supposed to be blue. You see how it's like weird fleshy color? So, like that's all supposed to be blue shit. And anyway, so I'll get there. So he's like, you basically need to go to the ER like right now because you need antibiotics like the fastest you can get them. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll fly home. And because when I looked at it there, it was like a bulge here, but that was it. There was nothing else. And I was like, well, I'll just like I have like a layover in Salt Lake, and then when I get home, I'll go to the ER. I get to Salt Lake, 2-hour flight. I go to the bathroom, I take off like the wrap to clean it off. And it has gotten so much worse. It is like my whole arm.
This is exactly Requiem for a Dream is what happens.
Yeah, I started. So this is like starting to like ooze and get like cracky and bloody and stuff. And I'm like, oh God. And it's also like around the other side now. And I'm like, fuck, this is so bad. But I have to get home. Like I don't really have like an option. So I get home. I go straight to the ER. And they go, yep, that's infected. They take me in. They fucking like clean it, wrap it, and they give me antibiotics.
Did they suck the poison out?
Yeah, they sucked it out. It's the only way you get it out.
Did they use the suck boy?
They had to take the cock ring off too, which was annoying because they didn't have the lock, so they had to call the guy.
What are you gonna do?
Logan did the you see it in his neck.
This is the lock-picking lawyer.
It's me on the table with a boner. And I'm like, please, lock-picking lawyer, please.
Today we have the Amazon Basics cock lock.
It's like the first one. He's like, I don't know. This is well made. I don't know. He's beating me hard.
I'm just trying to keep it comfortable.
If I was your doctor, I would have used leeches to solve both problems: suck out the pus and suck out the blood in your dick.
Yeah.
Because we would have gotten there.
Because now we have suck boys, and they don't do the job too good anymore.
So I'm at the hospital. I can't move my arm. My arm is stuck in this position, like this 90-degree angle, because a lot of it's on my elbow. Like a lot of it's in fact on my elbow. So like if I move it, it like rips it all open. So I get the antibiotics. They ask they asked me if I want like an IV drip, and it just like puts it directly into my arm, and they said like pills were as effective, so I just took the pills. And at this point, because my flight came home so late, it's 1 a.m. and I'm like at the ER. I'm fucking exhausted, and this is also like kind of taking a toll on my body. I'm a little bit sick too, like I had a cold. So I go and they give me the antibiotics, and they're like, you need to take this like right now, but you have to take it with food. If you don't take it with food, you're like gonna get sick. I'm like, fuck, okay. So I go and I'm like in LA. I look, and the only thing open that's anywhere remotely close is like a McDonald's that's like 20 miles away. And look, you guys know me. You guys know me. I don't eat a lot of McDonald's. But this is a medical emergency.
How the fuck is that possible? How's there not an
It was insane.
It was insane.
There was two things open. I was prescribed McDonald's.
The clown doctor said it's time to eat my burgers.
There's 2 things open. There was McDonald's, and then there was not Monty's, the other like vegan In-N-Out place. I can't remember what it's called.
Mr. Charlie's?
No, fuck it. But it was only delivery. and it was like in the I had to go to downtown LA. It was so far.
Believe
And
there was an
every
In-N-Out.
Mexican joint that's like usually open really late.
Yeah,
Everything
like
was closed.
Pinche Alberto, pinche
Oh,
way.
yeah, Albert's Albert's and tacos and family. All of them are closed. And so I'm like, all right, I guess I'm fucking eating Stinky Don's. I'm fine with that. It was pretty far. So I'm in so much pain. So I'm just like driving, and I'm like using one arm, and like I can't set my arm down anywhere because like the elbow's infected. So I'm like holding it up like this, and I'm like driving, and I get to McDonald's, and I'm behind this guy who I can only assume is ordering the entire restaurant. He is like in line. I think I was behind him for like 25 minutes. I've never seen anyone. He's the only person in line besides me.
No, you don't go to McDonald's. That's how it goes, baby.
So homie's having a
normal.
crisis.
You can imagine getting out of the car and then like flashing the dude your arm and be like,
No, I didn't get bit.
"This is a
I didn't
medical
get bit.
emergency."
Yeah, you just let me in. I just gotta use the play place for a little bit. So I'm in the drive. I finally pull up, and they go, "Hey, it's cash only. Is that okay?"
They love
And
that
I'm like,
shit.
"Fuck!" I'm like, "Oh, I don't have any cash." I'm like digging through my glove compartment. I'm like, "No, I don't have cash." And they're like, "Sorry." And I'm like, "Fuck." So I look at my phone. I'm like, "What's the next nearest place?" And I'm like, "Okay, there's another McDonald's like 10 miles away." So I go to the next McDonald's, pull in the drive-thru. "Hey, it's cash only.
Yeah.
Is that okay?"
That's
And I'm
what
like,
they do.
"Dude, what?" And I'm like, "I don't go here often." I'm like, "Is this a thing?
It's a thing.
After midnight? Like they just do this shit?" And so I'm like, "Well, surely the third McDonald's
No.
isn't cash only." So I go to the third McDonald's, cash only. I'm like, at this point, I'm like mad. I'm like, "Is there anything I can do to like pay with debit?" And they're like, "No." And I'm like, "Fuck." I'm like, "Fuck it. Look, I'm gonna eat fucking McDonald's." At this point, I want McDonald's. At this point, I'm like, I want and need my prescription
Yeah.
to be filled. And so I'm like, I'm gonna find an ATM. So I drive until I find a gas station. I find one, and it's a big glowing sign that says ATM. It's lit up. I'm like, they got an ATM, great. I go up, and the door's locked to a 24-hour gas station. I've never fucking seen this ever.
I've
and the
also seen this.
How have you never seen? You
Yeah,
have
I've
not
never,
been on
I've
this
never,
life.
I've never
You don't
gone.
live life.
I've never gone to a gas station that's 24
They
hours.
usually have
Silver
a
spoon in his mouth.
Either they're closed and lying, or they have a window that you
MacBook as a
can't go to
kid.
the store.
Neither.
MacBook as a kid.
gets you this experience.
Neither happened. The guy's in there, and he comes to the door, and he opens. He's like, "What do you need?" Like he opens the door. He's
Yeah.
like, "What do you need?" I'm like, "I just need to use the ATM." He's like, "It's broken." And I'm like,
They called you a pussy. And
"I'm like, your
spit in
ATM's
face.
broken." He's like, "Yep." I'm like, "Turn the sign off, bro. It's glowing." Whatever. So I leave, and then I drive to another ATM, and I get my my cash. Go to McDonald's, get my food.
You know what my strat would have been? I'm thinking about this whole time. Just Venmo the worker, like double the amount, and they might be like, "Yeah,
That's such a Ludwig
Yeah,
gambit.
that
Can
is
I
a little
Venmo
gambit.
you for this food?
yeah, I will literally send you double the amount of the meal if you just like use your own cash." Like
I guess
really
I
need this food.
didn't think about that, Lud. I should have
That
thought.
is
wouldn't
some
have thought of
outside
that
the
either.
box shit. That's pretty.
But
That
yeah,
this
I
all explains why you came home at like 3:30 in the morning.
We did do a disservice last episode,
What happened?
and I'm on the pulse of the yard community.
the news.
The Yard News.
The yard news. People were irate that you never told your Republican girl story.
Dude, okay. All right.
People were mad because we talked about it, and what a tease to go. Hey, is that story where you had sex with that Republican?
Yeah, and then we just roll
and then we just rolled by it. Yeah, we skipped
So-
it.
And if I can set the stage a little bit, I'm not going to spoil anything.
Please.
But this is in the era where Anthony lived and slept in my closet.
Yeah.
Because it was in between jobs, and rather than just find a new place to stay, he's like, "Well, I'll just sleep in your
You're
closet."
not laying it thick enough. It has become a personality trait for him
I cite it every
to
time.
talk about how he lived in a closet.
I cite it whenever the chips are down and I need to say what I've
I'm
been
glad
through.
we started collectively pushing back on
Yeah.
this, by the way.
It's annoying because we'll be like, "Oh shit, they don't have like they just don't have like the right tonkatsu ramen today." I'd be like, "I slept in a closet.
I wasn't
I
a
don't
closet.
care.
I walked uphill
I
both
don't
ways.
care." It's
Got,
literally
I got
like that.
socks for Christmas.
But then,
Closet guy also wants to move into the biggest
he'll
room
move
right
into
now.
the big bedroom.
Yeah.
He'll move into the big bedroom and
Funny.
be like,
Funny
"Yeah,
how that works.
Yeah, whatever."
And you know what? That story was a different me, and the new me is different too.
a lot of storage.
So I matched with this girl on Tinder, and she was like 25 or something. She's
2017,
pretty.
Trump's in the White House.
Trump is in the White House, and she's pretty cute, and I'm like, okay, cool. And so we end up meeting at this boba place, and we sit down, and we start having a conversation the way you do. And like Eamon had said before on the podcast, I'm a great date. I'm
Yeah.
I'm very fun, and I make joke and connect and all that stuff. And so okay,
The first thing was wrong was when she said, "You're real, like Jordan Peterson."
And then she walked in the boba shop and said, "I love this Oriental spot."
Yeah. No,
You got the best zingers, like Ben Shapiro.
you joke, but like, so here was the first red flag. We started talking and stuff, and then this is around the time like Moana came out, and I remember we were just talking about movies, and I was like, oh, I saw Moana. I was like, actually, I didn't really like it, because that's true. I thought it was like not the best, whatever animated movie. And she's like, yeah, you know what? Me neither. I had a
Finally, someone says it.
She dead ass says this. She's like, I didn't like how everyone made so much of a big deal how they were and she's searching for the words.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And she lands on colored.
Oh,
dude.
And I'm like, I mean, yeah, like I think that it's it's still a good thing.
What word does she normally find there?
That's
where she
what
doesn't
so this
interrupt
is
her
what
own
I was
thoughts,
thinking, right? When he told me this the first time, I was like, dude, if that's the word that she searched for and got to, what did she then where
skip
was she
over?
at before?
Dude, I know.
N-word version 2, N-word version 3.
I know. And so already I'm like, holy shit, this person sucks, right? But she's really pretty. And I'm like,
And it's been a while.
and it's
The
been
person
a
who dated
while.
red flag number 1,
Red flag number
Moana.
one, we're in this boba shop, and
Yeah.
it's like, fine, okay. And so other than that, she seems really interested in me, and I'm like, okay, sure. And I want to make it clear, I don't have any intention of like being in a relationship with this person already.
Yeah.
Because like I would never be in a relationship with someone who like searched to find a word to describe someone who is not white and landed on that one. Right?
Who's also Hawaiian.
Right, like what the fuck? What is she? I cannot believe it.
It's Hawaiian.
So okay, and so she's like, she's really excited to like be with me, and she's like, do you want to get some food? And I'm like, oh sure, because we're just drinking boba. And she's like, do you want to go to Denny's? I like Denny's. Like,
Surprised she didn't say like Hooters or something. Buffalo
what?
Wild Wings? You want to go Buffalo Wild Wings?
Denny's is
you know
terrible.
B-dubs? I know the guy there with the tattoo of the flag on his chest. And
I get a great deal on wings.
yeah, and so
I fucked the bartender.
So we're like, I'm like, yeah, sure. She's like, yeah, I know the Denny's near here. So we both drove, and then so
That's 6 you knew one.
we both drive to the Denny's, and so dude, we go in, and we get a table, and it's the Denny's, and she's sitting down, and our waiter is an Asian guy. He's Asian American, and he's like, and I'm already like, oh fuck me, man.
Oh,
And she's like,
The boss music starts to play. Dun,
she's like
dun,
gripping her
dun,
fork
dun.
and knife really aggressively.
she apparently comes to this Denny's a lot, and when the guy serves, like puts drinks down and gets our drinks and walks away, she's like, that guy's always in here and he's so rude to me. He's so rude. And she won't like stop talking about how this particular server is just really mean.
At her regular Denny's that she goes to all the time.
Yeah, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, probably, dude. Like,
Yeah, I'll have the Grand Slamwich American cheese.
dude.
Take the cheddar out of it. I want American cheese.
And then every time he comes by, he's like, she's very short with him.
Yeah.
And he's like really
Dude,
nice.
I hate people like that.
I know.
Hate,
She's
dude,
like
if you're
the
mean to
worst.
servers, it's so.
And the guy's fine,
Yeah.
and I'm like, and I'm paying, so I make sure to tip him well, and like not show her, right? It's like, yeah, big tip.
Tipped him 0.
But
this cringe lord.
So we're at Denny's, and we're still like talking, and by this point I'm really checked out. Like, this is before Adderall for me, which I take as prescribed now. But like by this point, she's like really boring. She's racist probably, and I'm just like, I am so kind of just like checked out. And whenever she's talking, I'm just like and I don't have any energy or brightness at all. And so she's like, she's still having a very good time, and she's like, what are you doing tonight? And I'm like, oh, I'm not sure. What do you like?
Go to a Bernie rally.
And I'm about to tee up and say, my room is so tiny, because it's looking like it's going toward that direction, where we're gonna like go to someone's place or something. And she's like, oh well, I live with my dad, so like I don't think we could.
Because he'll kill you and shoot you with a gun.
Her dad was a cop. I forgot that
Oh.
part. I forgot, but that comes into play later.
Sure.
She spawns from
Dude,
cops.
holy shit. Oh my god, there's still so much more to this. So we go, And she's like, we go out to Denny's. She's like, you know what I haven't gone to in a while is a drive-in. And there's a drive-in where, near where we are. And I was like, yeah, me neither. I was like 5 years old. I saw the Batman movie where he had the nipple. and it's striking me now where she kind of took me to a place that was very Americana, right? She took me to Denny's, and then she took me to a drive-in.
Yeah.
Like she was very attracted to this idea of like an American good
This
time.
is like the Republican Midsommar. She's like, here, drink this
But
Pabst.
I went to a boba shop, and that's like, for her, I bet she was like, fuck this. Dude, I remember
Did she order
now.
Coke?
We went, and she was like, she didn't like the things they had, and she made a point to like say that, and I'm like, now I get it.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that. So, all right.
Can I just get an American coffee?
Do you guys have Bang or or maybe a Truly?
Bud Light, please. No, I don't want the little balls in there. Yeah, so she fucking, it's crazy. And so we go to the drive-in, and it's the only movie that's playing right now is Jumanji with Dwayne the Jock Ronson.
Right.
And, he's not a white guy, so I'm surprised she wanted to see that movie.
He's
And
also in Moana.
he is.
He's also
Yeah.
in
It's
that
poetic,
He
isn't
is.
it?
Like halfway through the movie, and she's like, he's fine. He's fine. I like it.
Yeah, dude. So
He's one of the good actors.
So we watch. So we go in her car, and she's done this before, right? She's gone to drive-ins before. She like backs up, she like opens the trunk and like gets it so it's cozy, and we
Moves over her Colt 45.
and we're watching this fucking Jumanji movie, and we're cozy, and then I just I make a move. And so now it's there was like another car, and that was the only other car in the drive-in, and we have sex in the drive-in during the movie.
Was that weird? Were you not close to another car, or were you not like?
No, it was pretty far down.
Okay.
But I also calculated that, and I was like, you know what? If they just get like she seems okay.
Did you have a condom?
She
did.
she opened the glove
She
box
had
to
one.
find a condom.
She seems like
She's
she's done this date
before.
many
Yeah.
times.
She opens the glove box for a condom and goes through like baseball cards and like a Bible.
Yeah, and like a Ronald McDonald like toy. Like,
I wish we could have the Denny's waiter as a guest to say how many times he's seen her with like a different boy,
right?
and
Yeah.
then like outside heard like, let's go to the drive-thru.
How many times does someone run the Republican gauntlet for that?
Dude, how many have failed?
So you
How many let their morals get the best of them?
You go down and slam
So
at
yeah,
the park
at the car
drive-thru.
at the drive-in, my favorite post-hardcore band, and we
Great band.
we have sex, and and we finish up and we watch the movie, and it's fine, and we end up like packing up, and it seems fine, and so we're driving back, dude, and here's where it gets really weird. So she's taking me back to the Denny's, and it's a bit of a drive from the Denny's to the
Wait,
drive-in.
why did she take me to Denny's?
Because my car was there.
Okay.
Because we took her.
I'm
car.
hungry again.
Yeah. She's like, and if that guy's there, I swear to God. And so, fucking go back to Denny's, and while on the way, we're on like the 10, and it's really late, and she starts fucking, dude. I thought I was gonna die. She's driving like she had just got her car. And she's like, I love having like a new car. It means I can just like abuse it, right? I can speed.
Right. So true.
And we're still talking. And shit. And she starts bringing up like the police and like police, how dangerous their job is.
Yeah.
And this is where I start giving some static where I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I think that their job might be hard, but I think they're in a position of power, and oftentimes, and this is before a lot of the cultural things that
before
happened.
George Floyd.
Yeah, like before
Yeah.
it became like the hottest thing to talk about.
Sure.
And I'm still like, yeah, I do think that there's a lot of problems with the way that we police things. And she starts getting really heated, and she's like, but it's just not fair. Like they just go they get put through so much, and people, and they get killed and all this shit. I'm like, yeah, and I'm just like, I back up because I'm like, oh, whatever. But while we're having this conversation, she's doing like 95.
Oh my God.
And she's in
She's like, so like you agree with me, right? She's like going faster. Like, well, I don't. She's like, you agree with me,
she's going
right?
really fast. And
She just
She's like, well, I'll go on cruise
it's like
control.
Fight Club, but Tyler Durden is like a racist Republican girl, and she starts. So someone on her right is deciding that they want to go fast too, And she's like, oh my God, I think he's trying to race me. And she keeps flooring it.
What a psychopath.
So now we're going like 105. And I'm in the car, and at this point I'm like, I'm pretty much going through the idea of like, yeah, I might die today. You know, this might happen. This is what happens. You go really fast and you make a mistake and you get incinerated. And I'm just like dealing.
Wake up in the Denny's.
Get
another chance.
but I'm not supposed to have sex with her.
Yeah.
Is God telling
Groundhog Day.
Yeah. and so and I don't say anything because part of me in this period of my life, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, right? Like, if this happens, it happens. I'm not going to
That period of our lives.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give her this. I'm not gonna say that I'm scared because part of me feels like she wants me to.
I respect that.
You know, so I'm like, yeah, all right. And
What
finally,
are you afraid of guns, pussy liberal boy?
Dude.
Are you afraid of going fast?
and so this person like slows down. She slows down and she like goes to normal speed. We finally get off of the highway, and I remember this very, very clearly in particular. And she's like, she gets off, and she's saying like. And she keeps talking to me about, like, you know, society and, like, you know, obviously she's, like, leaning toward these topics that want to be very, like, you know, I want to take a side on this. And she's saying, like, yeah, I think, like, gender roles, too, like, I'm the kind of girl who, like, I really like when a man, like, takes charge, you know? And she was explaining this to me right after she started fucking, like, going 105. And I'm like, I bet that was like some sort of weird test for her. Like, she wanted me to say, hey, you know, you got to slow down or something, right?
Sure.
I remember because we were coming off the exit and she said that it was a stoplight. And it was very like, it got burned in my memory. I'm like, that's so weird that this is happening. And she takes me back to the Denny's. And you know, I have this, by the way, I want to say this whole date, I have been pushing back on a lot of the stuff she's saying in a very passive way, where I'm like, yeah, I don't really think I agree. I think that this and this and this. You know, I'm not saying I think you're a bad person and you're wrong, which is what I felt, but I was just like being cordial, which is honestly like a pussy thing to do.
Sure.
right?
You were
I think it's
retaining the
fine.
chance of hooking up later.
I also think in the
guess.
context of just like a random date where you have like no control over a lot of the factors, it's pretty fair.
Yeah,
But-
you're
but-
not
but
helping
the-
society if you just say "fuck you." You're
I don't know,
wrong.
but to this day, like I feel sort of like I should have just like left or like stood tall or something.
I was surprised how long you stayed.
I mean, because
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
she was very, very into me, right? And I was like, there's a big chance we'll have sex tonight, and that's something I want.
I do like how she's driving back at 105, going through Republican issues just to see if you're on her side for anything.
Bro, that's what it felt
But
like.
gun rights.
She was like heat
What about
checking
cops?
me. Yeah, dude, she kept bringing up cops, and
Yeah.
I found out her dad's a cop in that conversation in the
Right.
car.
Do you like my shirt? It's blue.
And I'm like,
You like this
and
color?
so we come back to the Denny's, but again, this time, so finally, she just straight up asks me. She's like, "What are your political like?"
That's so
Like,
funny.
what's your
'cause
like
it's
political belief?
Yeah.
And I was like, this is back when the word liberal to me meant, you know, right now I feel like that's not what it means. It is
there's
how
like
I
a
feel.
disdain for that word. now.
Liberal, yeah. There's a
Yeah.
disdain to it, and I agree with that disdain. But at the time I described, I was like, oh, I'd say I'm pretty like liberal guy, and or like pretty on the left side, and. No, I was the one who said left side. I remember this because she said, "Oh, wow, yeah. I mean, I'm definitely like, you know, I'm more toward the right," and I'm like, "Yeah."
She's doing the thing. Like, it sounds like she's doing the thing through the whole date where she's sort of doing the like soft, you know, line cast to see if you give her any ground so she can like really get
And
into
I
it,
never
you know?
did, right?
Yeah.
Every time she'd like basically heat check me on that, I'd be like, well, no, I don't really agree. I think that there's this side to it, and that's, you know, but she says this really interesting thing where she's like, oh yeah, well, you know, it's really interesting. I don't think I've ever dated anyone who's you know, like liberal.
A pussy.
she has to go through more words again.
Yeah, colored, and I'm like, well. And so she does all this, and she said that, implying that she's really interested in seeing me again.
She's ready to
she'll
finally
try it.
date
And
a
what I
liberal.
said was like, I was like, yeah, you know, I think that,
I can change him.
and I don't do the Aiden thing because that freaks me out. But
You want to test drive trucks later?
I was definitely like, yeah. I mean, I think that, you know, issues are meant to be talked about, and I like seeing people for, you know, the person. In my head, I'm like, I would like to have sex with her again, but that is pretty much as I'm going to do. And so and that's how the conversation ends. We have a kiss goodnight, and I drive home, and I go to the closet, and like an animal, and I go to sleep. and so I get to work the next day, and I'm like, I'm gonna tell people at work about this because it's really funny.
Yeah.
And so I tell Nick, I tell my boss, and I'm getting kind of like roasted for it for like, and it's like, and all this shit, and I'm like, yeah, and so, but here's the thing, I still want to like do the, what do you call it? We had also matched on Snapchat, or not matched, but she gave me her Snapchat too when we were talking on Tinder, and yeah, I remember it was Tinder now. Because I would see her on Bumble like a couple weeks later, and her shit said no liberals.
What?
I should. And Dr. K was right. You are broken.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear about when I got mushrooms?
When
Yes.
you got
When you
mushrooms?
got them?
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes,
Yes,
Ludwig.
All right. So I was over at Hassan's house the other day. We ate surströmming, which is what I was trying to get you guys to eat.
No,
But I-
you ate
Wait,
that shit?
this is the herring, right?
Yeah, I ate it.
Was it for a meme?
Wait,
I ate it.
fermented or just herring?
It was the fermented, yeah. So it's basically fermented herring. What they do, it's a Swedish dish. It's like 500 years old, and it's what they would use when they go on long sailing voyages because it preserves really well. And it's just really incredibly salty fish.
Is
But-
that why he said that his house like smelled bad?
Yes.
Okay.
The
yeah.
fermentation process is terrible, and Miskiff had to eat it because he lost a bet to me, and we opened it up at Hassan's. He had no clue what this was. He actually hates fish and seafood in general. And
Hassan
but I,
does?
yeah. So I convinced him to open this and also eat it. And it doesn't actually taste as bad as it smells. It smells wretched.
He likes you, bro. He
and
likes you for doing that.
He does, and his house smells fucking terrible now. But while I was there, he was talking about how he has these mushroom chocolate bars, which with psilocybin, the active ingredient in mushrooms. And he was like talking about taking them. I was a DD all day. I was driving cutie home, so I was like, I'm all set. But
Imagine if you were like, a little bit.
I mean, it's like only a few miles. No,
Bro, Mario uses them when he drives. He's fucking chilling.
Yeah, he goes fast.
Well, let me tell you, that's coming. So Mario's coming in this story, dude.
I love
Wait,
that.
Super Mario?
Yes.
Okay.
So I just keep this locked in my mind, but it reminds me that I haven't had an edible in like a month plus. It's been a while. I just don't have any, and I was like, oh, I should go purchase some. And this last night when me and Cutie are getting dinner, I'm like, hey, let's stop by this place, and it's called like Secret Alley Edibles or something like that. Secret Alley Weed.
Just rock bottom from
Why?
SpongeBob again.
Why?
Right?
The we won't kill you smokery.
Yeah.
Why would they call it that?
Well, we walk around this plaza that I've never, like, there's a bunch of plazas, like little pockets that'll be like Asian or Hispanic in LA. It's all over. And this is like an Asian plaza I've never been to. It's really cute. But there were signs all around the building that were saying, it was like all in Chinese. And then underneath the translation was purse snatchers here, beware.
Whoa.
I know.
That's hype.
It was not, but we were walking around for like 10 minutes, couldn't find the place. I end up calling and she guides me, and it literally was a secret alleyway where you have to go down. It's an unmarked wall. I don't know if this is because what they're doing is illegal.
That's what I was thinking. Dude, are there no normal weed stores in California?
There's like a sign that says like no road runners.
Dude,
Yeah, she like you're on the phone. She's like, okay, yeah, look at the ground, and she opens a hatch from the
The
pavement.
first door's a painting.
again, in Seattle, shit is like a genius bar, dude. It's the opposite.
It's not like that here. I think it's because, look, and this is what I kind of pieced together. It's an unmarked building. There's a buzzer. You go in. There's a first entryway with like a security guard. He checks my ID, and he says like this. He's like, all right, here for your medical weed. I'm like, sure, yeah, I love my medical weed. And then a second door that I go through, and then I'm in, and it's the lady, and she's like, so glad you found it. People struggle. And I'm
I'm glad you recited the correct incantation to
Yeah.
hear here.
and she goes through. She's like, okay, we have ice cream weed. We have these big fat doobie doobs, and goes through the whole list. And I'm like, just the edible, please, ma'am. Leads me to it. Right next to it, the same chocolate bar Hassan had of mushrooms.
So this is illegal, right?
Yeah, it is not yet legal, to my understanding, to purchase mushrooms.
Which
Just
makes
to be
whatever
clear,
Ludwig's
you-
saying parody.
I'm
you-
allegedly talking about
You've
this.
named the business.
No,
I'm allegedly naming the
no, it's
business.
Purse Snatchers Incorporated. Not.
Yeah, it was
No.
Acme weed.
And the bar has Mario riding Yoshi, but Yoshi looks fucked up. and then it says 1-up bar because it's mushrooms.
So this,
Yeah.
So
That's like if you could buy chocolate at like Hot Topic.
he likes
had
it. I was gonna
mushrooms.
say this has been a Hot Topic shirt for like 100 years.
Yeah, my fucking like 1-up silly band, bro.
And the label's misprinted. It goes 1 to 3 because it's a bar of chocolate with like, whatever, 15 pieces. It goes 1 to 3 pieces, and then that's like microdosing. And then it says 3 to 6, which doesn't make sense because they use 3 for both.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
It says 1 to
No,
3
it
micro.
should be 4 to 6.
Yes, because
Yeah.
then it says 3
no,
to 6.
because if you take 3, they can say, oh, I took 3. It's either a microdose or a trip.
No,
That's
right?
a bad
You're
thing.
actually explaining exactly why it doesn't make sense.
No, but I'm saying because it's
No, he's
different
right.
for everybody, and they can legally say, hey, it might be a microdose for you, it might be a little bit more.
First of all, none of this is legal. Second of all, to counter your argument, 1 to 3 micro, 3 to 5 like regular, 3 to 6 regular trip, and then it's at 7 to 10 shamanic.
So what?
Like shrewmanic.
Wait, did they skip 6? Did they skip 6?
No,
I
sorry,
assume
it's
he
3 to
just-
6 for the middle.
Okay.
And then 7.
You said 3 to 5. I was like, what happens when you take 6?
Yeah.
6, you fucking die. There's just a skull emoji.
and you have to use it.
And for some reason, unbeknownst to me and Josh get out of the only Uber in Rye.
Yeah.
Like, no one is going to pick us back up.
If you guys looked at this shit on a map, you would see Brighton, which is a big coastal city, and then Rye to the west of it, which is a small city, and then where we are, Camber, which is really small.
So all we had to do was add another stop and come here.
Yeah.
But Josh wants to shower or he wants to check it out. We're having fun with Zane and Caitlin. So we go in and they've got dinner prepared because Caitlin called forward.
Jesus Christ.
I have a baguette, an egg baguette that's been slid into my pocket. It's been in there 5 hours, and that's going to be my dinner.
Like a fucking peasant.
Yeah.
That's a real Pontins dinner.
You should have something in your wallet.
Yeah,
pillow.
next to the pillow.
you tuck it in.
So I'm strapped. I'm going to be fine. I have my pocket sando. And yeah, we get in there. It's really nice. We have a couple of drinks. We have dinner. We're having a great time. And time keeps going by, and it gets to about midnight. And we're like, well, we should call a cab and go. And we start calling cab services, and of course there's nothing, but Caitlin is the only one who has a phone that can call people. So she goes down the whole list, calls all of these cab companies. No one's going to come and pick us up.
I hear that the front desk person, when you asked if you get a cab, laughed at you.
Yeah.
That's
a cab at this time of night.
In Rye,
You know we don't have power right now.
hotel hasn't tapped up its meter.
You know I chopped a rabbit's head off an hour ago.
Yeah, so we're stranded and we start trolling Zane. We put some bags in their room, and it's a pretty small room. We start eyeing off the floor space next to the beds.
Like hungry animals.
Yeah.
Licking your lips.
It was a bed and like a 2-seater couch, and I was like, "Oh, 2 queens, we're fine."
And see, because Miles, the difference between Miles and Josh is that Miles will be like, "Can I sleep here?" But Josh will be like, is the floor comfy?
Yeah. He'll run some shit like, oh, this carpet's really nice, actually.
He goes, "Oh, carpet."
It's like carpet. It's like weird that it's comfortable. So, are you guys actually gonna sleep on the floor? Maybe. If you don't,
And that's why he's Joshua the Asker, because he actually doesn't ask.
Joshua, well, he'd be like, well, can we use your bed? You can say no.
Yeah, that's level 2 of Josh. It's while you're up, and also you can say no. It's fine. And then it's like, can I really, though?
He'll ask you for the shirt off your back and be like, "It's okay though, if you can't."
He puts you in these unwinnable, like all in or fold situations, and you're like, but he's charming.
Okay, so you're
we're-
at
So
the-
we're there, and
Me, Joy
Ooh,
Thief!
Joy Thief.
No!
just put it not in your pocket.
She's all right.
so we're there, and Zane clearly doesn't want us to stay in the room, but Caitlin's like, "Oh no, they can stay."
Yeah.
And Zane's clearly, but he won't. He's kind of the defensive Josh, where he is not going to say no straight up, and Josh isn't asking straight up, so we're in
Yeah.
a bit of a stalemate.
Yeah.
But then we go back down and we start trolling Caitlin. Now we're like, we'll just walk. And we're down to walk, but it's 1 a.m. in Canberra.
And how far is it?
Hour and 40. Neither of us have internet on our phones either. But what I realized at this point, when we're about to leave, is that I've lost my phone.
Completely right.
It's slipped out of
Yeah.
my pocket somewhere.
Yeah, and I people come up to me and being like, I'm like a war veteran. Like, there's people coming up and they were like, "Hey, I've got a crazy thing. Miles lost his phone," and I'm like,
You're like,
"Which one?" I'm like, this is like his 4th phone and his 8th wallet.
That's how you know you're not in the Matrix. the black cat that walks past. Like they can't program in the consistency that I'll lose my phone at. So
Yeah, that's your dreidel at the end of
So
Inception.
I'm phoneless, and I'm like, Kaylin's expecting me to be having this freak out reaction. I'm kind of checking couch cushions and like retracing my steps a bit, and she's like, "Aren't you mad?" And I'm like, "I lost my joy thief."
I guess I'll be happy now.
Oh no!
Oh,
In the moment with my friends on an adventure.
if anything, you were set free in that moment.
Yeah.
That's the cope
The
that Miles
handcuffs
says.
were taken off of
No,
you.
this is Miles's cope.
I was unleashed.
Because for most it's a JB. Like
If you're
myself.
watching,
Is it a JB or a JT?
do a little introspection. If you're at home right now, is what's in your pocket a JB or a JT? Answer.
I was saying if I was like a Dark Souls enemy, you'd find my JB on the ground, and it's like Slime's joy greatsword, and it's like some people say this was a scourge, and some said it brought them salvation. Miles was cooking last night.
So you start your walk.
So Caitlin's shocked that we're about to walk, and Josh is like, "No, this is going to be the best part of the trip." And I'm in full. I agree.
Yeah.
So we just leave. We both have suitcases. I'm rolling a like 15-kilo suitcase, and we just start walking down a cobblestone street. We have GPS, so we know where we need to go. It's about an hour and 40 walk. Me and Josh just like walking places. So
It's pitch black.
it's
though.
1 a.m.
Yeah,
So,
you're
yeah.
you're walking through English
They
countryside.
don't really have streetlights.
at 1 a.m.
We leave the Shire as two hobbits, and we set out. And we start walking, and we pretty quickly leave the town. And the path that the GPS wants us to take is kind of like a bike path. It's a dirt road near like a soccer pitch that just starts going out into the darkness. And there's no road or cars. On one side is houses, and on the other side is just a fence with hundreds of sheep. So we're walking down this dirt road, and we have about an hour and 40 on this dirt road ahead of us.
So fucked.
And there's no other way. We go through the gate, and we're just in English countryside in the pitch black.
Yeah.
And we start walking, and we know there's a lot of sheep. We hear, you know how do you think, oh, sheep go bar? They're like, they make a nice cartoon noise.
Well, it's because we have like the fucked up like Midsommar
I'm
sheep
nicked.
here.
I'm pretty nicked. Anyway, so we're walking down this dirt path, and in the distance we see two sheep that have escaped the enclosure on the path, and it's about 15 feet across, and just this dirt path between houses and the fence, and we have nowhere to go, and they're not moving. They're just standing in the middle of the path, going.
It's like 1:30
You have to
in the
give them
morning.
3 riddles.
And we were like, well, it's going to be very safe, but we didn't factor in the livestock angle.
Yeah, right.
And we don't have internet. I wanted to look up how dangerous are rams.
Yeah.
And we considered doubling back. Multiple times we backed off the encounter. We didn't want to get in their range. And the alternate path is an extra hour and a half. To go back and to go onto the main road, which circles around, is just like not an option. So we start wheeling our case. We backed out multiple times. We just have to be brave.
And like calculate whether or not you can take these sheep. Were there a lot of sheep? So as I understood it, you were sizing up a couple sheep.
We thought they'd escaped because the fences in the house are still on either side of us at this point. We're like, these are two escapees. We're just going to sort of sidle
can't with
past
that
them
cup.
against the houses.
Yeah.
We don't want no trouble. We're going to roll our cases as close as we can to the wall and just slide past them, which is what we did. And then we get about 50 meters forward, and there's a pack of 5. And they're making more noises. But now we have the 2-pack behind us have started following us. So turning back isn't really an option. We're in a corridor.
Yeah.
Flanked.
Yeah.
They're like, what do you got for me?
Well, do you think if like how many sheep do you think you and Josh could have taken?
Well, that's what we're having this conversation.
Yeah, in combat.
3-pack, good.
Yeah, you're not having it as a fun experiment with your friends. You're having it as a life or death situation.
One ram and it's over.
Yeah, I think 1 ram, and it's like one of us is you got to trade a guy out almost.
Only one.
Aiden gets thrown to the fucking field.
Only one of Pippin and Mary is making it back to Pontins if there's a ram.
Yeah, so we keep walking. There's a 5-pack, and at this point we're committed.
Yeah.
So we just start like hustling. Like I'm carrying my suitcase instead of rolling it, and I'm ready to I have my bag in front of me to potentially push them off.
That's crazy.
And we get past this pack, and then the houses stop and the fence stops, and we're just in a paddock. And we're like, well, that's how they escaped, is that the fence just ends, and there's hundreds of sheep, and just this path in front of us that we have to walk. And other than the path, it's just sheep shit. You can barely see the grass. And so we can sort of see the road ahead, and we just start hustling.
Are they all like making like?
Yeah, it's
That's what you
loud.
kept saying.
Yeah.
You said it was
It's
angry.
loud.
You said it was like deep.
It's like a chorus. It's like a when you're around that much animals. I don't know if you guys ever have been out there, but like they just kind of murmur at each other.
It's like it's exactly like Minecraft.
It actually really Minecraft nailed that shit, and they'll just yeah.
I'll be
gonna
nicked for a
keep
while,
falling,
even though
bro.
I'm packed.
I'm holding it, man.
Yeah, I can
You'll
even
be
hold
his
it.
you'll be his spit girl. You're his beautiful spit girl.
I'm on cue. I'm
You're
on
my
cue.
spittoon.
But okay, so I don't know if there was another step to this journey, but it's fucking pitch dark out. Keep in mind, the main thing is we know you guys don't have data, which by the way is fucking insane. Like for the two of you to walk pitch dark through English countryside with basically no internet is already insane because you chose to
This is our American
you
conditioning.
chose to to leave at like 1:15.
I come alive in these scenarios.
Keep in mind,
everything else is just waiting.
We're rooming. Me and Slime are rooming with Josh and Miles, and
Yeah.
we're just wondering, like, dude, where are they?
Yeah.
Like, and we just like we make sure that we send a message earlier in the night. We tell them their room number. I'm sleeping next to the door so I can hear a knock because the way the doors are fucking here, you can't leave the doors unlocked. Even they like forcibly
so
lock.
you can't stay an extra night at Pontins for free.
Yeah, they
And
don't
so
want
the
that. They
Chuckles
wouldn't
can't
want
pay
that
you a visit.
25 pounds that they've been scammed out
your
of.
door can't be unlocked. or
No,
locked?
cannot be unlocked.
Mine can't be. Mine can't be locked.
And so that's why I assumed they would be okay, but I'm getting a little concerned at like past 1 a.m. because they're still not back. We haven't heard anything from you guys, and I'm sleeping near the door in case you guys make it tonight. So I wake up, and at like fucking 2:45, 3 a.m., slam. I'm fucking hearing the knock, and I'm like, oh.
I'm surprised
God.
they even found out what room you're in.
So I get up,
Yeah, he had to get service.
open the door. You two are there, and it's like it's the middle of the day. You guys are so riled up and loud, and you guys are like you're speaking like you're fucking manic, and you're like, he's pissed off. The fucking sheep.
I couldn't like Google like how to kill a ram. Like I couldn't do it.
We didn't know about the rams, and I'm like, what's wrong? What's going on?
And like we're still trying to wrap our head around this place at this point. So Aiden's like not 100% sure if you're real,
Yeah.
or if you're one of the statues that has come to life.
Like
I
we
think-
only saw a piece of Pontins, and then all this happens.
We arrived here at nighttime, so we got the creepiest like entrance of this place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like worried it's two animatronics at the door about to fucking kill me. and then Josh, it doesn't even wait. You're like barely explaining the sheep because you're not telling what happened. You just keep saying how many sheep there were. So I don't understand what's happening. And then Josh is like, do you think the venue's open? You think we could go practice right now?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, it's like 3 a.m. You
Yeah.
know what
On
you
one.
could do? You know what you could get your girlfriend or wife to do?
Ketamine.
Subscribe. They could subscribe on the YouTube
Have 'em
channel.
watch this
YouTube
movie.
channel.